Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So we're back again and we're going to be looking at more lore from the rulebook, not an Imperium rulebook this time. This time we're going to be looking at some chaosy stuff. I know, it's strange, right? I don't really do chaos. I'm an Imperium fanboy all the way through. If you cut me, I bleed Emperor. That's how much of an Imperium fanboy I am. But today we're going to be looking at Fabius Bile because this chap is very, very excited about Primaris Marines. So let's jump in and let's get started. So the extract we're going to be looking at today is called the Primogenitor Primaris. Now firstly, I cannot think where this comes from. I know I've seen it before, but I don't know which book I've seen it in. Now the extract, which is going to be appearing on the screen while I speak, has been coming from my social media feeds. It's been on Facebook, Twitter, I think it even come on my Discord as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to read from it, then we're going to discuss it. So the title reads, The Primogenitor Primaris, and it states, the deranged fleshmaster Fabius Bile is upon the world of Agrafane Excelia, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, when he witnesses a strike force of Primaris Space Marines in action. Attacking from above, a strike force from the newly founded Nemesis chapter takes a fortified Black Legion bastion complex in the space of an hour. Impressed despite himself, Bile develops an obsession with the capture and dissection of these statuesque warriors. His intent is to blend them body and soul with the dark energies of chaos in order to breed his own twisted version of Primaris Space Marines. Now, from my knowledge of 40k, 30k lore, if there's one person you don't really want to get on the wrong side of, is Fabius Bile. This guy is a genius. He's completely insane, in my opinion. And he's just an all-round badass, to be completely honest with you. This guy has successfully cloned Primarchs. I mean, he's successfully cloned a number of Primarchs. If I recall correctly, in the Talent of Horus, this may be a spoiler, by the way, you might want to turn this off. At the end of the book, Abaddon walked into one of Fabius Bile's labs, and there's like Fulgrim clones, like baby clones. There's like Ferris Manus baby clones. I think there's even a Rogel Dawn clone, like all in jars. And then the clone of Horus appears, and it's just like Horus. Of course, it's not really Horus, because even though people say, hey, look, he cloned the Primarchs, are they really clone Primarchs? Because, of course, Primarchs were made with chaos powers as well, with the Emperor and all that kind of stuff. That's another story for another time. But he successfully cloned Primarchs via, you know, bodies and stuff like that. So he was successful at actually doing that. And, of course, he's even cloned himself. I think what book's it in now? Again, the name escapes me. If someone could post that in the comment section, I'd be eternally grateful. So there's like a number of Fabius Bile clones around. So even if you kill like Fabius Bile, are you really killing the Fabius Bile, if that makes sense? It's like Alpha Legion tactics via Fabius Bile at the moment, but he can actually say, I am Fabius Bile, since they basically are all Fabius Bile. So he's got a track record of cloning. He's got a track record of splicing and doing complete madness when it comes to Space Marines and all that kind of stuff. So this guy does have the knowledge to, I would say, get Primaris Marines and make them in his own twisted version. Now, I'm sure people may disagree with this, but if he can clone a Primarch, if he can do the Emperor's work by cloning Primarchs and making them embody themselves, you know, bringing them to life via the body, then I'm sure he's going to have no problem in getting a Primaris Space Marine, taking that apart and doing what he wishes with it, genetically wise, body wise. So from this extract now, for me, it's really hinting at a new breed of Primaris Marines for Chaos players. Of course, we have to take everything with a tiny pinch of salt, a bucket of salt, how much salt you want, because GW, you know, they tend to do this a lot, where they put like little extracts like this into codexes for fun, just to try, I won't say bait people in, but, you know, it's more of a little wink wink, and, you know, the winking at us. Maybe it's for something like, I have a friend who maybe wants to do an Emperor's Children Primaris force, and even though the rules don't support it, maybe this extract here can support him design-wise of making that choice, so he can come back and say, hey, look, Fabius Bile said he was looking to craft some Primaris Chaos Space Marines, and here's my force based on that little extract. Of course, you won't be able to use the Chaos stratagems if you're playing board game, but design-wise, why not? You could go in there and just take this extract and say, yeah, I can make Chaos Primaris because Fabius Bile is an evil genius. Can I officially see them coming out with twisted, well, to quote it, twisted versions of Primaris Space Marines? As a Primaris fanboy, I hope not, because I think that would take away a little of the sunshine from the actual Primaris Marines. I think Chaos have had a fantastic launch with their models. The Death Guard models alone, I think, are probably the best models they've released so far. They are miles better, in my opinion, than the Primaris Marines, like how they actually look and stuff like that. So if Chaos did get Primaris Marines, I do think it would take a little bit of, let's say, the sunshine away from my Primaris force, because it's like, oh, they get Primaris and they get all these cool looking Nurgly figures and all that kind of stuff as well. So that's my personal opinion. I'm sure people are going to argue with that, but I'm hoping that they don't. I'm hoping that it's just here in text, just to, like I said, a little bit of a tease, a little bit of leeway if someone wants to design a Primaris Chaos force. But I'm hoping that they don't even like get their rules, because God only knows how powerful these chaps will be if they have all the Chaos powers plus the Primaris powers as well. It'd be absolutely demolishing on the tabletop. Alright chaps, that's me done for another video. This was only a little bit of an extract. Of course, it's amazing. I love all the lore around Primaris and everything that's going on in 8th. If anyone's got anything you want me to cover or want me to look at closely, please feel free to PM me on my Discord. Come over to Discord anyway. It's an awesome place. I'm always talking in there with people and stuff like that. It's probably the best place to contact me if you want to get a hold of me. But yeah, Fabius Bile is excited about Primaris Marines. He's just like me. I'm very excited about Primaris Marines, but hopefully he keeps his dirty hands off my glorious Primaris Marines, because I do not want to see Chaos Primaris Space Marines. That would end my soul. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and I shall see you all very, very soon. See you now, and bye-bye.